And yeah, that's yeah, that's one of them. See, there ain't no landing for that. I don't even know. You jump off of that, there ain't no landing. You're just casing it.
Ride on, Jewel. Let your spirit be free with the wind at your back.
Hey, I told you I knew where I was.
Sing loud, Jewel. Let your heart be your guide in the depths of the thunder. It's your rant and your ride.
All right, so Greg and I are doing a I think it's a very small ride on parts of Ash Canyon. We're just kind of getting a little exercise, so I'm gonna ride for a ways without pedal assist. But what I noticed on most of the videos I watch of other people, even my videos, you know, sometimes I'm wondering what they're riding. I would like to see that. So I'm on a Canyon Torque-On. I think it's a 27 rear and a 29 front. It is pedal assist, so that's what I ride. Pedal assist because I'm old and I like riding 3 to 4 times farther than I used to when I was in my 20s. Yeah, we're just checking out this bike path from Longview. Greg and I went up to Ash Canyon, but because of his time frame to get back to picking up his dad, he usually starts from the water tower so he can ride up to the bench. And you know, I suggested parking in the shade at the park, which he came over there, but then we had to ride all the way down there and ride up the asphalt to the dirt to the water towers, and that's a pretty good climb. So I did it without my pedal assist on, and yeah, that was hard. And then we got up to the dirt and there was one steep hill, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that without pedal assist, because I didn't buy pedal assist just to see how. I mean, it is cool to see if I can do it anymore like I used to in my 20s, 30s, 40s, but yeah. So much funner to ride with pedal assist because I could ride farther easier. Thank you. And thanks, Greg, for going along. Next time we will go up to the water towers. So this is cool. Yeah. This goes over to Ash, I bet. I've been on this before, but I forgot about it. But that's cool how it starts from over there. And then it kind of comes around the back. Probably just dumps out there right at Ash Canyon. But you know, dirt road. Anyway, I mean, it's a little bit interesting to see if I can pedal this thing without pedal assist, but you know, it weighs 55 pounds, right? It's not a 28-pound mountain bike. It's a 55-pound mountain bike. where is this stuff going? This is awesome. But where are we going? Well, this is pretty cool. They built all this back here. Huh. 40 years ago, I rode my dirt bikes back here. Okay, wow, this is, what does that say? No exit, private property. Okay. Yeah, I'm just rambling. I'm just ranting. You know, my foot in my hands. Every day that goes by is a little bit better. I mean, last night it was kind of bugging me a little more. Some days it does that, and you're like, okay, what's going on? It's like I could feel the blood trying to pulse through my hand, trying to pump hard through it. It was kind of a weird feeling. It's like, okay, but the foot still swells, you know. It goes up and down, like I said, up and down, up and down. But actually, after I do some mountain bike riding, it actually, when I take the shoe off, the swelling went down. So it's like moving that foot, right? You're causing it to circulate, which is awesome. I guess blood circulation. So it actually takes down the swelling. So, you know, just propping your foot up and throwing ice packs on it doesn't necessarily work that good. I think exercising it, even though it hurts when you're exercising, is the better routine. So I'll go back up the Ash Canyon Road and then try and go down Ash Canyon Creek. I've been down that once, and there's a couple of jumps in one area, I think, and they're both in the same spot. One's on the left, one's on the right. The one on the right is a big, like, drop off, and the one on the left's a little mellower. But the reason why I'm saying that is I gotta remember that they're there and you can weave in between them. Because I ain't doing no jumps with my wrist. And yeah, like I said, the big jump, we're not even sure who or why anybody would do that. It doesn't have a good landing. At least it doesn't look like it. Looks like you just land into an uphill, or I don't know. Landing doesn't look right. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a minute. Yep, so we're just going up Ash Canyon Road to the Ash Canyon Creek turnoff, which is actually the same turnoff for Ash to Kings. So, yeah. So right down there is the trail. Just been banging my cranks off of everything. I swear these cranks are only like an inch off the ground. I don't get it. I miss the old days when I rolled this mountain. Come up here, nobody's up here, ever. Maybe some four-wheel drives every now and then. Now you got all kinds of people up. You can't come up here. Can't do this, can't do that. Protect the squirrels. So I don't know, maybe this maybe this Friday I'll try get back on one of the motorcycles and take it down for Churchill. See how that feels. Okay. Do. Okay. Phew. Okay, hopefully this isn't too gnarly. I don't think it is, but you know, I rode it when I was in good shape, so. Know what I'm saying? I rode it when I was in good shape, so bumps and downhills. Nice. So, gee, dude, I swear. I don't know. So anyway, hopefully This is pretty smooth. There's a bench down there. Like I said, I know there's two jumps in this road and they kind of show up all of a sudden. So we're not going fast anyway, but I don't want to be dropping off any drop-offs. I was following Aaron when we came down here the first time, so he stopped before those drop-offs and said, "Drop-offs!" And yeah, that's yeah, that's one of them. See, there ain't no landing for that. I don't even know. You jump off of that, there ain't no landing. You're just casing it. I thought there was two together, so there must be another one up here. I thought that one had two jumps, one on the left and one on the right, but yeah, I know, I'm going very slow. Doo-doo. Huh. This is cool. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's a couple little places to sit down in here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really remember this. Wow. Yeah, I put more air in my front tire today, and I don't think I like it. I just don't. I mean, yeah, safer so you don't knock it off the rim, but I don't like the way it feels. It feels skiddy-ish, right? Like it wants to skid out everywhere. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of high tire pressures. Yeah. Do. Well, I think there's a little more rocks in here than I remembered from riding it the first time. Ugh. Ow. Do. And then I believe it goes down here. When it goes up, I go up to climb out. I believe I remember correctly. Yeah. Do. Woo. Yeah. Wow. Come on, dude. Dang, man. These cranks are so bad. Like, bro, give me a break. So yeah. So that is Ash Canyon Creekside Trail. It's pretty cool. Short, nice little run, but yeah, quite a bit rockier than I remember. I remembered it being a little smoother, but of course when you're all beat up, everything feels rough. Yeah, since I'm out here. I don't know if I've been on this one before. These are probably trails I cut in a long time ago with my dirt bike. People just turn them into mountain bike trails. I know I've been out here on my dirt bike. These are 2 tracks. In the days gone by. Is this going over to VNT? I don't know. Where does this go? This is, yeah, that's postal. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm on Bob's. I think I'm on Bob's, not Postal. Yeah, this is Bob's. Pretty sure. This is Bob's. And I think Postal's that 2-track. They should be calling that racetrack, not Postal. Oh, flowers, nice. Yeah. Yeah, see, when I say I got a lot of air pressure in my tire, definitely not like all you other mountain bikers run, but I can sure feel the difference. To me, it's like the front end just wants to push out. I mean, it does it with low tire pressure too, but seems like it wants to do it more. You know, I think I've got 20 pounds in the front, 17 to 20 in the back. I might have 18 or 19 in the front. I did have 10 in the front, and that's the way I like it, but nice and spongy. You can you know, kick it up over those rocks easier, and it doesn't blast your arms, blast your wrist on the handlebar. And really, I like 10 in the back, but everybody looks at that and goes, your tire's flat. I go, it's not flat. I do that so it climbs like crazy. It doesn't spin. Doesn't spin at all. Just sticks. But then, yeah, I guess pretty easy to get a flat. You pound a rock with it. And I usually evenly use my brakes so I'm not skidding my tires, but lately I've been jerking on the back harder than the front, so you've probably been hearing that back tire skid. You know, usually I got even pressure, right? At least even pressure. I mean, I really favor the front, but this year seems like I'm trying to roll my front wheel off the rocks. Here's my jump. Woohoo! Launch. All right. So, cool little quick ride. So now we'll just get back to the car. Get back to the car. To the car. To the car. I'm trying to decide if I want to be finished or if I want to go over to Jack's Valley and do the Clear Creek. Go up Clear Creek partial. I don't know. I don't know.